My name is Clinton McBurney. I'm an aircraft maintenance engineer. I work for Qantas and I work in the cabin interiors department. We check for malfunctions in the aircraft interior. We have a system of maintenance to carry out every time an A-check comes in. It's a regular check and they usually take around 26 hours to complete. Basically, we have to carry out a functional check on all the doors. We check for bottle pressures for the slides. We also check the cockpit, so the captain and first officer's seats, seat belts. And we also check the water and waste system where we change water filters. We also check the passenger seating compartments as well. You can never assume anything. You can't have an attitude, she'll be right mate, because it won't be right if you haven't done the right job. You have to be spot on every time. I started with Qantas as an aircraft mechanic, an apprentice. I moved on to become an aircraft maintenance engineer, and at the moment I'm getting experience to become a licensed aircraft maintenance engineer, or a LAME. I guess you could say I know engines well. As an aircraft mechanic, I specialised in engines and engine components, engine testing as well. We'd put the engine on a test bed and we'd run the engine through operating parameters where you're inspecting for engine failures or component failures. It's not like fixing a car. If something goes wrong with the engine on these things, they can't pull over the side of the road. Some of the big challenges for me would be working under my own steam, using my own initiative, I guess you could say. I really enjoy working under pressure. If someone at school was thinking about becoming an aircraft maintenance engineer, they should think about what their interests are, hobbies, whether they like working on mechanical items. They should be a logical thinker, good at solving problems, and good with working with their hands as well. Every day when I go home, I feel like I have carried out a very important task. I feel very satisfied with what I've done. I've always been fascinated with flying. To have a job that involves keeping these airplanes in the air, I find it highly responsible, and yeah, I love doing it. As my dad told me, I've got my foot in the door. Once you're in the job, other things open up to you, and as much as I enjoyed working on the engines, it was my goal, my specific goal, to become a LAME, so I undertook a lot of study to set me on my way.